Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to realize this makeup look with the Chanel Camelia Futura collection. I did both the eyeshadow and then one lip product, Rouge Coco Flash, and this is the makeup look that I realized with this one. So if you want to see how I did it, please keep on watching. I have here two products from the new collection, which is called Camelia Futura collection. Now I will say I just received both of the items. I have bought the quad eyeshadow and then a lipstick, a Rouge Coco Flash in shade 270 Peachy. I'm thinking to buy also the other one, which is more purpley. I will see. But yeah. But what I want to say is this eyeshadow actually surprised me. It is more beautiful in real life than what I've seen in social media. Now with Chanel eyeshadows in general, it's either hit or miss. You cannot please everyone. This color theme from here, I think it's more like an cool tone kind of vibes, and we do have a multi-chrome eyeshadow in here, which is actually stunning. I did had like 5 minutes of sun today, and I shot some shorts with it, so I will include here how this sparkles. Now I want to say that for me these three eyeshadows are perfect. This one, it could have been another color for me. I don't necessarily like it in there, but yeah, you cannot please everyone. And the lip product that I bought, it's actually also like a multi-chrome. It does shift in orangey and in gold. I haven't tried it. I have something else on my lips. I will try it at the end of the video. But yeah, these eyeshadows are made in Italy with 18 months of shelf life, and you get 2 grams of product. The eyeshadow, it is called Utopia, and I think it is limited edition. Now it will be a very kind of simple and quick makeup look with this. I'm going directly with this grayish kind of shade from here. Now I want to say that the embossing, it is absolutely beautiful, and if you never tried Chanel eyeshadow, I want to say that this usually are more kind of a subtle way of use. It's not very pigmented. You do have to build the color up, but I think this is actually what like the majority of Chanel customer want. So this is one thing that I want to mention, that this eyeshadow will be on the sheer kind of side, and you do have to build up the color. Now this color, it is a grayish taupey purplish maybe. It is beautiful also by itself. When I received this this morning, I actually was really impressed by how this will look. Now I will do this eye, and then I'm going for the other eye for a short. Now of course I'm going on top with the star of this eyeshadow, which is this beautiful kind of multi-chrome shade. This reminds me of some eyeshadows that I have from Bobbi Brown, Pat McGrath. I will include also here some swatch comparison, but yeah, I don't have like sun. And this duochrome from here will actually sparkle really beautiful on a darker base. It is more subtle. It doesn't have like a deeper base, so you do want to build it up on a darker kind of base, which I kind of use the grayish purplish from here, and it does reflect in purples, in silvers, in pink. This one, it is really beautiful, and I'm really happy that Chanel actually started to incorporate this kind of eyeshadows in here, even though it is a small palette, it is limited edition, and probably for the money that you pay for this eyeshadow, because in Sweden here retails around 800 something coronas. So I think it's 75 maybe euros or dollars. I will write anyway the prices here. So for this money you might get a Natasha Denona midi or even a Patmograph. You add a little bit some money, and when she has like sale 30%, you get a mothership, which the pen it's actually bigger, and yeah, but it's just like an info about this multi-chrome. But it is absolutely stunning when I saw it, and I tell you that in real life this palette looks absolutely, it is more gorgeous that I've seen it in social media, because it is like for 2-3 weeks I have seen this collection, but yeah, it is more beautiful in real life. I'm going to use also, I don't know how to incorporate that kind of pinkish shade, and I think I will let it out for the moment because I don't want to take this it's more like a champagne silver shade, and I'm going to add this to the inner corner. Actually this one, it did not swatch really well, and I'm seeing that it is actually a very kind of subtle shimmery. So I'm thinking, I don't know if it will mess the makeup, but I can wipe it. I will take a little bit of this, I think it's a pink rosé shade, and I will add it to the inner corner. Okay, it's actually going well because it's not very kind of pigmented. So yeah, I think this is a very kind of, I would say, Valentine's Day, or very, it is really nice. And I think a combo between these two eyeshadow actually will look okay. It does look really pretty. So yeah, you can mix both of those eyeshadows and create a beautiful look. Again, you still will have those sparkles in direct or artificial light, but it's not as strong as a Natasha Denona or a Patmograph sparkle. These are very subtle. However, when I did apply a little bit of bleach on my swatches, they did sparkle really beautiful. But I think for like an everyday kind of use, an office use, these are more usable than Patmograph special shade, let's say. I'm going to do the other eye for a short, and I'm going to come back for that lipstick and some comparison also. And this is the final look with this eyeshadow. Now this is a very subtle kind of everyday, for me I would say, makeup look, eye makeup look. I like very much this shade in particular. It is a shade that I want to have it in my eyeshadows palette usually, and it is usually a shade that somehow they don't include it as often. I do like it. You have to build it up. All of this you have to build up in order to show up. Very subtle but very beautiful. It's very kind of classy makeup look. Even this shimmer, it is beautiful, but it is subtle. The glitter in here are very fine. So you will have a beautiful kind of shimmery sparkling look, but without being in your face. I did add a little bit of Lancome Flutter mascara. This has become one of my favorite mascara. And for the waterline, I have used this eyeliner, gel eyeliner from Tom Ford in shade 2 Cocoa. I use it just up and down to the waterline, just to have like a little bit of eyeliner, because I don't actually use an eyeliner. But yeah, this is stunning, a beautiful eyeshadow. When I got it, I was actually really impressed, as I told you, and I'm repeating myself, this is more beautiful in real life. And I'm very sorry that I don't have sun so you can see how this sparkles, but this is absolutely beautiful. Now I have removed my lip combo that I had, and I'm going to apply this one. This is in shade Peachy. Now there is another one which is more kind of purplish. These are very hydrating. I do like them, and I think this is more like for spring summer because it is very kind of gold orangey shimmery. Okay, I don't think this will be everyone cup of tea, just because this is more like a lip topper in my opinion. It is a multi-chrome golden kind of pink lip product, and when I saw this reminds me of NARS famous blush in a way, in the same way that reflects pink golden kind of shimmer. So this, in my opinion, it is a lip topper. I don't think it's going to be everyone cup of tea, and I do like it. It is a unique kind of lipstick that usually you can find it in a gloss. Now these are more like gloss kind of shades, but these are really, really beautiful. Now I have applied a little bit of lip liner. This is Wall from MAC, and ignore my lips because they are really, really dry. And I'm going to apply again this lip product in shade Peachy, just because I think with the lip liner you'll see better how this will actually look. So this is how it looks. Definitely it is much better with a lip pencil under. It is still a multi-chrome lip product. Again, I don't think this will be everyone cup of tea because, yeah, I think this is more fun, more summertime kind of vibes, in my opinion at least. But it is beautiful. It is one kind of a lip product that I don't have in my collection, let's say, and I do think that I will order also the purple one, just because I do think there are unique kind of multi-chrome, I can say, lip products, and it is in form of a bullet. I do like very much the shape of this Rouge Coco Flash products from Chanel. They are very, very hydrating, and it is a fun color for me. So the first comparison, it is with Bobbi Brown Star Cross Lux eyeshadow quad, and it is this shade from here, which is Celestial. I don't know if this shade is actually a permanent or you can find it in single, but this was a limited edition palette. If you don't have it, then skip this comparison. And here you have them side by side, how these two eyeshadows look. Now you can see the difference in dimension, Bobbi Brown and then Chanel, and this is how they look. This is the one from Bobbi Brown and this is the one from Chanel. I will also apply it on the hand for you to see how this sparkle. They do look very similar on the finger, but I'm very curious ones that are swatch if it will be the same. So the first one from up here, it is the one from Bobbi Brown, and the second, it is the one from Chanel. You can see that Chanel has like a sheer kind of base on it, and the one from Bobbi Brown, it has more like a rosé base here. When I swatch like this from front, they look pretty much similar. Now in real life, when I'm watching the one from Bobbi Brown, it is more purplish. The one from Chanel, it has more like clear base and it does shift in purples and blues. But the purple in Bobbi Brown is definitely more intense as like eyeshadow. But I don't think on the camera it's actually going to see. Another comparison, it is with the new Natasha Denona Roxa palette. We have this shade, which is Dixie. Dixie is actually this one from here. So Dixie is this one and Chanel, it is this one. Let me just swatch it on the hand. So the one from Natasha Denona, it is up, and then bottom it is the Chanel. The Chanel definitely it has more like a purplish shade in real life. Natasha Denona is going more on the pink. But when I'm shifting like this, that can be, let's say, a little bit similar. However, they are different in a way. But if you have Roxa, definitely you can use the shade Dixie from here as an alternative for this one. Again, not identical shades, but I think they will do kind of the same thing on top of some eyeshadows. Another comparison that I thought is going to be like it is from Viseart Le Marais Etendard. It is actually this shade from here, from corner, and it is this one from here. When I swatch it, I mean in real life, this looks more on the pink side, and I will swatch it on the hand also. And the up, it is the one from Viseart Le Marais, and then the one from Chanel. You can see definitely the one from Viseart, it is more pink base and has more darkened base from above seen, but in real life they do, the one from Viseart looks more pink and the one from Chanel looks more purple. But yeah, from the pan when I saw them, I definitely thought they are going to be like similar, but I hope you can see the difference. Now I have included a single eyeshadow. This is Wycon in 04. And these are not similar, but you can see how the Wycon, which is 15 euros per eyeshadow, and Chanel, definitely this has more sparkle. It is definitely the vibe more intense, and this is Chanel, which is more of a subtle. And here you can see them after I apply. This is Wycon, it's more like a wet kind of look. This is what you will obtain, and this is Chanel after applying swatching. So these are not similar, but I just want to show you like the difference and how this will sparkle. And of course I had to include Mothership 1, which you can see how big it is, one pan of the eyeshadow. And this is the special shade from here. I'm going to take also here from Chanel, so you can see them side by side. This one is the one from Pat McGrath and this one is the one from Chanel. I will swatch them. So here are side by side. These are not same. Definitely the one from Pat McGrath, it is more purplish, it will sparkle differ on the eyes, it has more deeper base to say. The one from Chanel, it is definitely more subtle. But yeah, I will say like for an alternative, this is the like an OG from Pat McGrath, the Mothership 1. This is around $75 or euros. So on sales you can get this, I think, around 100 or maybe $90, depending from where you are. My point is that if you want a bigger palette or more like versatile one, and you don't want to splurge on Chanel because it has that shade, this is actually can be similar, to have more intensity, to be honest. And on sale, I mean, you'll have like 10 eyeshadows matte. So I was thinking this shade, it is similar with this one, which is not it is more intense grayish, but definitely you have more alternative in Mothership 1. And yeah, so these are kind of the similarities that I have found in my eyeshadow. I actually took out all the eyeshadows that I have to search to see if there is like something similar. But if we were comparing like the OG, it is Mothership, this shade from here with this one, which are sparkle more powerfully. And then of course you have more versatility. You saw the one from Natasha Denona, Viseart, the single eyeshadow from Icon, and probably they are the one from Bobbi Brown also, and probably the one there are others that I don't have maybe in my collection, or I didn't see them at this point. But yeah, if you have any suggestion for me to compare with this shade or any shade from here with other palettes that I have in my collection, please write me in the comments. But for now, these are the comparison that I could make for this Utopia Chanel eyeshadow palette. So this kind of ends my video with Chanel Camelia Futura collection, the eyeshadow and the lip product. I think the lip product, it is a fun lip product, both of them. I think they are kind of multi-chrome, fun for spring, summer. And again, I'm repeating, but I don't think it will be everyone's cup of tea. but I do like it, and I think it's going well with a lip liner. Under any lip liner that you prefer, it will just emphasize how it looks, and that multi-chrome, and it will shine really beautiful in kind of direct sun when it will be more warm. And I think it will look really nice during the summer when you are more tan, let's say. Now I don't know if this one are limited edition or it will be in a permanent line, to be honest, but yeah. Regarding the eyeshadow palette, I do like it very much. For me, these two shades are like the top, so half of the palette. The other two are very subtle. The pink rosé one, in my opinion, and for me personally, I could have something different in there. Maybe a cool tone green, I don't know. I'm with greens. Maybe a blue, something different, not this shade. I know many people will love that one. Not me personally, so I'm just saying from my perspective. But yeah, that multi-chrome or all the eyeshadows in here, actually they will be very subtle. You have to build them up. That multi-chrome, it is really beautiful. But again, yes, for the price, for the quantity that you get in here, I do believe that you have more alternatives on the market. Now I cannot guarantee that the eyeshadow from here, the multi-chrome, I will do some swatches in here, but it will not be identical. It will be like similar kind of multi-chrome shades, but not identical, because it is very hard actually to find, even if you have like a lot of makeup, to find an identical dupe for this one. But I do think it is really beautiful, and I hope this was helpful. By now the collection, it is already available, I think in USA. It is available at Counter, Chanel Counter. I don't know if it is available, I haven't seen it online, or maybe by now it is available. I ordered directly from Chanel Sweden, so you enter and you purchase from there. If you order above 500 coronas, the shipping will be free, and with any order you get two kind of travel size products or samples products, perfume, lipsticks, mascara, sometimes depending on what they have. Usually there are like 6 samples that you can choose from, 2 of them. So this kind of ends my video. I hope you enjoy it. I will link for where you can buy this. If you shop to my link, thank you very much, because it really helps my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.